Now that we've gone through how to change the wallpaper on an iPhone, I'm going to take you through how to change the wallpaper on an Android phone. Before we can start reviewing the steps to how to change your wallpaper, we should go over some key apps that are on an Android phone. The first app is the settings. This is typically a gear icon, and here you'll have the ability to adjust things on your iPhone or get any important information you need. The second app is the gallery. This is typically a flower icon, and here you're able to access any photos or videos that you've saved or taken on your phone. Some other helpful information will be the difference between the lock and the home screen. The lock screen is what appears when you first wake up your phone, so typically when you pick it up, you'll be taken to the lock screen. The second one is the home screen. This is where all your apps are typically displayed, and after you unlock your phone, this is where you're taken. Now that we've gone over some basic information, I'm going to take you through the process of setting up your wallpaper through the Settings app. So the first step on your Android phone after you've unlocked it is to swipe down from the top of the screen, which will then display the navigation pane. Once the navigation pane is displayed, you'll be able to see some quick settings that may be helpful to you. You'll notice in particular the gear icon, which will take you to the Settings app. After tapping on this, you'll be taken to another screen which will display some key shortcuts, and the specific one we want to look at is the wallpaper, which is on the upper right corner of the quick menu. So you'll be tapping on that icon, and that will allow us to then change the wallpaper. Now that we've been taken to the changing the wallpaper screen, you'll have to decide if you'd like to change the wallpaper on your home screen, your lock screen, or your home and lock screen. This is why we reviewed what the difference was, so we can reflect back and decide which screen we'd like to change. Now that we selected which screen we're going to change the wallpaper on, you'll see at the bottom that there's some preloaded images that the phone has already installed that you can choose from to change and assign as your wallpaper. After scrolling through this and choosing the wallpaper you've decided on, you'll click on the Set as Wallpaper button displayed at the bottom of the screen, which will then confirm your wallpaper choice and complete the process of changing your wallpaper. So that concludes the process for changing the wallpaper through the Settings app. Does anyone have any questions or anything we'd like to go over further? No? Okay, perfect. So now we'll move on to how to change your wallpaper through the Photos app. When changing the wallpaper through the Photos app, you're first going to want to launch the Gallery app from your home screen. It's the flower icon as mentioned at the start of this presentation. Once the Gallery app is launched, you'll be taken to all the photos and videos saved on your phone. Here you can go through and choose the specific photo you'd like to assign as your wallpaper. Once the photo is chosen, you can have the option to edit it if you see fit, but once you're ready to assign it as your wallpaper, you're going to go ahead and click the More button on the upper right corner. After you click the More button, you'll see a drop-down menu display a bunch of different options for you to choose from. You'll notice at the bottom the Set as Wallpaper button. You're going to click this, which will then ask you if you'd like to choose to set this picture as your home, lock screen, or home and lock screen wallpaper. Once you decide if you'd like to assign your wallpaper to the home, lock screen, or both, you're going to then click the Set as Wallpaper button displayed at the bottom of the screen, which will then confirm your wallpaper choice and complete the process of changing your wallpaper through the Gallery app. Now that we've gone through all the processes of changing your wallpaper, both on the iPhone and Android, as well as through the Settings and Gallery app, we're now going to give you the opportunity to test these different methods on your phone and decide which one you like best. If you have any questions, please feel free to raise your hand and we'll be here to help you. And we're also going to be walking around just to see how you do throughout the whole process of changing the wallpaper on your phone. And with that being said, we're going to let you go ahead and test your understanding. So now that you've had the opportunity to test these different methods out, we're going to ask you which one you preferred. So does anyone have any feedback to share on basically how they felt it was changing the wallpaper on the Settings app and the Photo Gallery app? Awesome. So basically what we found was that the Settings app allows for the use of preloaded backgrounds, so you don't have to find the photo. Some of the photos are already there for you to use, and it's a lot less searching. It's also a lot easier to locate and change the wallpaper on the Settings app we found as opposed to the Photo Gallery app. However, the photo gallery app did allow more personalization, as you can choose to change the wallpaper with a personalized photo. And you can also edit the photo before changing and assigning it as a wallpaper. So if you want to make it black and white, do some personalized edits, you are free to do that. So now that we've reviewed the different steps for changing the wallpaper on a phone, you should now be able to independently complete the following and understand how to change the wallpaper on an iPhone through the Settings app, how to change the wallpaper on an iPhone through the Photos app, how to change the wallpaper on an Android phone through the Settings app, and how to change the wallpaper on an Android through the Photos app. Before we conclude this training session, we just want to remind you of a few key things. Just because prior to this training session you had difficulties changing the wallpaper on your phone does not mean you're behind. Technology is constantly changing, and therefore we're always learning with it. Some of us are maybe learning faster than others, but through practice, you'll overall be able to complete any task you put your mind to. We hope that the training session today helped you understand how to change the wallpaper on your phone, and you're able to walk away with some key tips on how to change the wallpaper on your phone going forward. Thank you, and have a great day.